guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this video I'm going to show you how to make this bubu dress that has crunchy pocket in front. So it has it together in front, but the back is just one piece, right? So I've seen people make it in different fabrics. They use like the stripy fabric to make it, the stripy cotton fabric, or you could also use akara to make it. So any fabric could work. So this is the akara we are going to be using to make this here. So first thing I did was to fold the back into two, and then this is the front. So I have two separate pieces for the front, you see, and then I have about 1 inch of seam allowance at the center of the front. But the back, the width of the back is just my shoulder measurement divided by 2, which is going to be 8, and then the sleeve length plus 1 inch. So my shoulder divided by 2 is here, which is 8. And then my sleeve length is going to be about 11.5 or so, plus 1 inch. So that's the total width of this here. So the total width of this fabric is 20, almost 21 on the dot, right? And then the length is going to be whatever your shoulder to your ankle or wherever you want it to be, plus let's say about 1.5 inch. So mine is at 58 at this moment. So that is going to be plus my seam allowances. So guys, the first thing is going to be to go ahead and mark your shoulder, your neckline. So I'm going to mark 3 inch of neckline here, and then I'm going to come down 1 inch. So remember, the back panel is this one folded. This front panel has extra 1 inch here. So we're going to come down 1 inch on the neckline here, connect it together, and then go ahead and mark a shoulder slope here. So 1 inch here, right? And then I'm going to connect it all the way to this point here. I find this makes a difference because it just makes the shoulder a little bit more relaxed, right? So come down 1 inch at the end, and then the next thing is going to be from this point. Now I'm going to do my armhole divided by 2, which might be about, let's say, my line is somewhere at 10 or 9.5, but I'm going to use 11. You can even make yours even wider and do maybe 11.5 because you want it to be free. So I'm going to maybe, let me do 12. So people might use their shoulder to their breast point. That would be also good. And then, because the whole point of this is to make it free. And then on that line, so remember what I did is at 12. I'm going to just do inside like 3 inches. And that is it from this sleeve here. And then I'm going to cut all this part off, right? So whatever this measurement is at this point, I'm going to take it all the way down. So this is going to be 18.5. So it's actually 18 on the dot. So I'm going to make sure to mark 18 on the dot in between here. Bring it down again at the bottom here. And then I'm going to connect the 3 points together. So it's going to be straight all the way down. So guys, I just came in by 3 inches here. If you want yours even a little wider, you could just come in by, let's say, 2.5, because the whole point is just for me to have enough room to fold the end of the cloth and just have a little cuff by the armhole. Other than that, the bubu is supposed to be as wide as it can get, right? So now all I have to do is just to cut this extra out. Go ahead and cut off this 1 inch of neck depth, and then also cut off the shoulder slope. So guys, once you finish that, just move this neckline up away, and this is what the front neckline looks like, right? So from this point now, I'm going to go ahead and mark where I want the V to stop. So let's say I'm going to, instead of doing your regular 3 inch of neckline like this and give it a curve all the way to this point, I'm going to give it a V. So it's going to be nice to have the V very deep. So I mean, let's say I stop at 10. So it looks more flattering the more the V is. So let's say this is what I'm working with now. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this piece out. And when I go to join it, I'm going to first join the 1 inch together. So the 1 inch of seam allowance I have here, I'm going to cinch it together back again, right? Using 1 inch of seam allowance to just sew the 2 pieces of the front together. So guys, once this is done, you're going to go ahead, once you've cut out the side, take away the back panel, which is the one that is still folded into 2. So you see, take away your back. This is the back, so take it out. And then you see, I brought down my neckline even like a little bit, like 1 inch lower, because I want the V like deep. So it's going to be, so for my shoulder now, I'm going to come in here come down to, let's say, so wherever your waist is, so my waist is supposed to be at 17, so I'm going to do, let's say, 3 inches down from my waist, so that's going to be at 20. You could do 2 inches down from your waist to be the beginning of the pocket, right? So I'm doing 20 as the beginning of the pocket, because you'll notice her pocket is a little high, so which is somewhere here on this line. That is where 20 is going to be for me. So this particular part here, what you're going to do next is just to go from here. So guys, once you've marked the line of where you want this to be, so I'm going to go in 5.5 from after the 1 inch. Remember, like I said, we're still closing back this line with 1 inch of seam to close back the center. So I'm going to go in 5.5 from that. So that is going to be the side of the inner side of the pocket, right? I'm going to make sure my pocket is about 6.5 inches of width as the opening. Right, so this is it here. So this is from the center here. I went in 5.5, left 6 inches as the pocket, and then now I'm going to make sure the length is about 8 inches as the length, right? So now I have gotten all the measurements for my pocket, so I'm going to just connect it up, move it here, and then also connect it up here. And remember, it's going to be scrunchy, so it's going to fit from here all the way. So it's the same square that I have here to the other side. So guys, once this is done, one on each side like this. So this is one side of the front and this is the other side of the front. So the next thing I'm going to do is to join the shoulders together. So get the back panel and then join it shoulder to shoulder, just like this. Right, so you're going to hem this together like this, and then go ahead and hem this together. But if you want, we could also, another way you could do it is to go ahead and put the pocket first. So to put the pocket, what we can do, so guys, this is the pocket here. So what I have here is actually like 15, almost 15, and then by 10 almost. So this is what I have. The next thing I did was to come down after like 1.5. I came down and made a buttonhole here. This buttonhole is what will contain the rope for the drawstring. This is for the pocket. So if I measure this now, the length I have is about 18. So one is going to go through here, and then I'm going to make this one, and it's going to go through the other side. So you're going to come down 1.5 from the top, and then make a buttonhole that is about, let's say, 1 inch. And then what you're going to do is to fold it into two, because this is a very light fabric. I tried to put another cloth on this to make the buttonhole a little bit thick, right? So you see it has like some thickness to it. And now all I have to do is just to fold it into two like this, and then use 1/2 inch to just hem it over like this. And when I'm done, I'll turn it over this way, pass my belt from this rope from one side, pass the other one from one side, right? Another thing I'll do is that I'm going to go to the edge here, just to give it some curve. I'm going to just come up by 1 inch from this angle like this, and then just cut off this excess here, so it doesn't have like an angle at the edge. So the next thing you could do is immediately after you make this fold, then you could just gather all the corners, or just gather the bottom. So I just gather the bottom of mine and leave the side straight. So guys, this is the side I've made already. So you see, once you pass one rope from one side, you put the other one from the other side, and make sure it gets to the end here, and then you're going to go in. You see mine here, so you're going to go in and stitch it all over. If you want, you can stitch it from the inside. It just is a little bit more work to stitch it from the inside, but it will give you a neater look if you just go in and just stitch it from the inside of the pocket. But I just top stitched it and just hem the top, and this is what it's going to look like. So immediately after you finish this, you go ahead and do the same thing on the other side of the pocket, right, which is going to be my other pocket, is what I'm going to put in here. And once you do that, hem the opening of your sleeve and close up the side seam. And once you close that up, the next thing is going to be to use bias to finish up the neckline. So you see mine, I use bias to just run it through the v-neck and the back, and then once it's done, close up the 1 inch that we use for the center seam, and then we hem the bottom of our clothes all the way around. So guys, this is the dress here. So you see, so once you finish the bias, you just make your stitch in between here, You see my stitch with that 1 inch, everything goes down. You just go ahead and iron it. If you want, you can even stop somewhere here if you want to add a slit to your own, but the whole style is just to close it all the way to the end. It doesn't have slit at the bottom, and this is the pocket. So you see, you could lose it and then you could also close it back in this way, right? And then this is the neckline, this is the sleeve. The back is just one piece, it doesn't have any stitch in between. So thank you guys so much for watching. And like I said, you could use any fabric for this. You could use a lighter fabric. If you want it wider, guys, then you don't have to cut anything at the side. Just maybe go in 1 inch just to be able to hem the sleeve. Like if you're using like a lighter fabric that is 60 inches, then you could just use any amount you want. So the width of this bubu now is going to be, let me see, so the width we have here at the moment is 34.5, or let's say 35, right? Because remember, there's still 1 inch of seam allowance on both sides, so let's say 37. So that's going to be on a fold. That means you would have about 18.5 of width. But remember, you still have to use the shoulder part to even calculate it, not that part. So if you're using the shoulder to calculate it, so let's say about 40 on a fold, so that's 20 inches. But like I said, if you're using your bubu, it depends on the width you want to work with, right? So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Bye.